word on the paperwork for Nico and Flacco? Are they both available for tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
I had to look at my coach. Yes, they're available for tomorrow. Available for selection. Yes, they are.
Perfect. Thank you.
How do you think the week went?
Great. Went really well. Today's training was upbeat. Nice to have Clint out there. Again, I referenced it earlier in the week. It's, okay, on paper we could do all the planning and whatever. Clint's at the All-Star game representing the MLS. They come on the field together, string passes together. That's good for the Seattle Sounders.
Guys come in, and how important is it just to play good, fundamental soccer tomorrow?
Very important, because LA is a very disciplined, organized team, and a team that if you make a mistake, they'll make you pay. So we have to be disciplined, we have to be organized, and those are two very key factors to the match.
Got a pregame speech planned. I know Ziggy didn't seem to be too big on the pregame pep talk. Are you different in that way at all?
I'll probably be short and succinct. I'm of the belief that if you do all your preparation here out on the field, then tomorrow it will be just a little gentle reminder of the overall tactics, making sure everybody is disciplined and organized. And then maybe a couple sentences, Matt. I think the emotion of the game, what's happened this week, the inclusion of Nico and Flacco, I won't have to say much. There's going to be 50,000+ people in the stands. I won't have to say much.
Storyline-wise, has this been the most, since 2009, outside of the opening year, this week has got more storylines than I can remember. Your thoughts?
Okay, I'll give you my thoughts as a Seattle soccer fan. That's a lot of news to digest. It's big news. Some of it's not positive, some of it's positive. It's a big game, it's open stadium. There's, my mind struggles to be more succinct, but there's so much news out there that it is, for a soccer fan, a guy that born and raised in Seattle, it's exciting.
What do you anticipate from the LA Galaxy?
Similar to what we saw last time they were up here. They'll press at the right time. Like I said, they'll make you pay for mistakes. They'll be organized. They'll be disciplined. Robbie Keane's fantastic. Gerard is obviously, a really good compliment there. Dos Santos, Zardes, all. It's a good team. Top to bottom, it's a good team. So we'll be expecting a battle.
Robbie Keane's strengths, he doesn't seem to miss a beat. He's years into this now. What do you see from him?
Well, he's kind of like Zach Scott. Gets better as he gets older. Those guys are warriors. They come to play. Zach comes to play every day. Robbie Keane comes to play every day. I appreciate their attitude. Obviously, they're center back and forward. I get that part of it, but the comparison is more in, Robbie does a great job for that club. You can tell that he leads from the front. In that regard, Zach kind of leads from the back, but they both have strong character, and that's why I like Keane. That's why I like Zach.
How do you want your Sounders team to look differently than the one that has played out the rest of the year so far?
Well, the number one answer is I want us to be a little bit more goal dangerous and make sure that we finish our chances, and that's part of the fact that we're trying to hold the entire team accountable. So, okay, we lose 1-0, a defender makes a mistake or Steph makes a mistake. You don't just yell at the guy that made the mistake at the back. You got to say, okay, what were the forwards doing? What, Jordy, Clint, Nico, what could you guys have done a little bit more to help the team, because it's about them, it's about the team, help them win the game. So I'd like to be more goal dangerous. I'd like to make sure that we get on a nice clip where we can score goals, and then disciplined, organized defensively. We're using those words a lot, but I expect them to be hard-nosed, disciplined, and organized in defense.
So is that about the team moving together as 11 on offense and defense, the fluidity, such that the great teams do? When you talk about,
everybody defends, everybody attacks. That's everybody defends, everybody attacks. Different areas of the field. Okay, the way Clint defends is different than the way Chad Marshall defends, but everybody defends. And then conversely, the way Jordan Morris attacks is a little different than the way Tyrone Mears attacks. But they all have to be involved.
How important is the result tomorrow to what you guys want to do for the rest of this year, getting off on the right foot and building some positive momentum, especially
It
after
would be
this week?
huge. He would be huge. I want them to believe they can win games, and there has to be a spark to light the fire. There has to be some spark, some good fortune, something that goes our way, and yeah, I mean, I'd love for them to start off on the right foot, Matt.